The Chargers and the Raiders just ended their Sunday night football game. And my God, if that's what we're looking forward to in playoff football, I don't know what to say. But the Chargers go home. They're eliminated because the Las Vegas Raiders ended their season in overtime. Granted, Chargers shouldn't have won the game. And listen, Justin Herbert's a stud. We all know this. Their offense is whack. The Chargers offense is predicated far too much on trying to run the ball and establish short passing game, which doesn't make sense considering you have one of the most efficient deep ball throwers in the league in Justin Herbert. I watched the Chargers play for 3 quarters. It's literally every route is maybe within 10 yards. Everything's a curl or an out to the back. Or they're trying to run it up the middle, which just doesn't make sense. Especially if you have 16 carries for 64 yards. Yeah, you're averaging 4 yards a carry, but you're down in the game. You need to make big plays. You need to get a lead. You need to do something inventive in order to close that gap. Then finally, when they run that 2-minute offense, I think Justin Herbert is one of the best in the league at running the 2-minute offense. He can sling the ball anywhere he wants around the field. He can get it to his guys. Of course, the wide receivers struggled in the fourth quarter because they were exhausted. I mean, who wouldn't be? 19 plays in 2 minutes game time, roughly like 20 minutes real time. You got to be exhausted. It just happens. But the Chargers need to reevaluate their offense going into the offseason. Congratulations to the Raiders. I mean, they deserved it. They pounded the rock. They had 174 yards rushing on the game. They forced 2 turnovers. They were really smart. They didn't have any bad penalties. They were efficient when they needed to be on third down, and that's what resulted in them winning the game. The Chargers had 10 penalties for 108 penalty yards. 2 turnovers on their part. That's going to kill you. And of course, that's why they went home. But I would be remiss without talking about the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter and the last 2 minutes of overtime. In the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, Justin Herbert orchestrated quite a drive. Of course, the Chargers got lucky with some penalties, which extended the drive. But Justin Herbert, at the end of the day, was able to get the ball to his playmakers and able to score a great touchdown. Sensational. The Raiders, with 2 minutes left, were at midfield. They were running the clock. They were okay with a tie because a tie would have gotten both teams into the playoffs. They're running. It's now third down and like 3. Third down. Yeah, it was third and short. Chargers call a timeout with 38 seconds as the Raiders are running the clock. Dude, it looked like the Raiders were more than willing to end the game there. But by calling a timeout, it gave the Raiders an impression like, wait, hold on now. Are the Chargers going to call another timeout, possibly try to get the ball back and end our season? We can't let that happen. So the Raiders decided they get the first down on the ensuing play, and they just run the clock down to 2 seconds and kick the field goal with one of the most accurate kickers in the league, Daniel Carlson, who has not missed a single kick this season. That is wow, that is lethal. That is ruthless on the part of the Las Vegas Raiders. And in doing so, the Chargers are sent home. That powerful offense with Justin Herbert is sent home. The Raiders are able to make it in. They're in the 6th seed. They're going to be facing off against the Buffalo Bills. The Steelers are in as the 7th. And they're going to be facing against the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday night. I mean, congratulations to the Raiders. Of course, Josh Jacobs had one heck of a game. 26 carries for 132 and a touchdown. Max Crosby is an absolute menace on the defensive line. That dude does not give up on a single play. But how are they going to fare against the Chiefs? I don't know. We'll find out. The Steelers, man. The Steelers would have... Dude, if I was a Steelers fan, I would be crying watching the end of that game. I really thought they were just going to go for the tie. But hey, the Chargers deserve it. They left San Diego. They abandoned a fan base that cared. Now it's a cursed franchise. To be fair, it's always been a cursed franchise, but it makes it so much sweeter to watch the Chargers lose because honestly, I hate the Chargers for everything they did. Leaving San Diego. I'm born and raised in San Diego. They left. Yeah, this is sweet. It's like a nice red velvet cake. Just sweet, and I love it. Love watching the Chargers lose like this. Let's go Chiefs next week. We got to beat the Raiders. We're going on a Super Bowl run. Damn, that must suck. Oh, my brother's upset. He's still a diehard Chargers fan. I wouldn't be able to do it. I can't be him.